and it was Colin Brown was first out and second fastest in the morning.
Yeah, a lot of promise here. This is a truck that Travis Popple ran last year. Had such a great season. Teenager here, a lot of promise. Roush thinks this is the next guy right here.
Eric Darnell was fastest in the morning session.
Yeah, Roush thinks this is his championship contender right here. They're going to put all their eggs in this basket. They're going to try to win the championship with Eric Darnell. He's been here long enough.
Joey Clanton, new to Roush this year?
Yeah, moved the Zaxby sponsorship over from Woodwarders JTG, and very, very fast. You know, Roush had all three trucks last year qualify in the top 5.
Andy Lally fast as well, Phil.
Yeah, road racer extraordinaire. Did a nice job at the end of the season, and Michael Waltrip's team, they've made the switch from Toyota over to Chevrolet.
One of the busiest guys on the racetrack this morning was Stacy Compton.
Yeah, Stacy Compton's going to be a part of BHR, and he's also testing the truck that Dennis Setzer is supposed to drive because Dennis had a family emergency back home in North Carolina.
So let's take a look at the fast guys from the morning session, see who was up there on speed with the trucks we just saw on the track. Stacy Compton, 5th fastest, along with Lynch, Hornaday, Shelby Howard, Mike Skinner, one of the championship contenders from last year, and also Matt Crafton in the number 88 truck. Let's now move on to the afternoon highlights. And Phil, it's time to do some drafting, the stuff we've all been waiting for.
Yeah, this morning was all single truck runs, and you can see right here, these trucks will go out into bunches. It makes no sense to go out there by yourself. These trucks were a full 6, 7, 8 miles an hour faster drafting than they were by themselves.
And the fastest truck out there was driven by Brendan Gaughan. Of course, this year he's with Rick Crawford at the Circle Bar Racing team and a team truck in the number 10. And here we see another pack of trucks and a lot of dicing and slicing moving around on the racetrack.
These trucks punch such a big hole in the air. The closure rate is amazing. I was talking to Justin Marks, who would only run ARCA Remax cars down here. He said the closure rate is incredible.
All right, so that pack led by a couple of fast trucks there. We see the 99 on the high side of the racetrack. And you know, Phil, it is always a little bit dicey when you're out there, not only just running in these packs, but also with the way the new truck from this past season is, the new truck this year that they've made are moving all around. Let's now hear from some of the veterans of this series after this first testing session.
Every year we come down here, we run really good in the test, and then we qualify pretty good, and then, you know, we're good in practice. And as soon as that green flag drops, all 36 trucks are sideways loose. So, you know, pretty soon you're supposed to figure that out. So we're trying to adjust our truck a little bit different, think about how that thing's going to be when that green flag comes out in the evening.
We feel like we need to be a little bit better, but we're not horrible either. And single truck runs, we're decent. In the draft, we need to be a little bit better.
The trucks punch such a big hole down here at Daytona, and you know, we didn't get in the draft today. A lot of guys did, and I can already see, you know, a couple of them got messed up and been some fenders already. So, and if you can put yourself in position on the last lap, and I've tried it from 7th to try to win the thing. I was running 2nd on the last lap, so it doesn't matter. It's just who wants to work with you, and we're just trying to get our trucks to really handle good so we can go wherever we want to go.
Let's take a look at the cumulative speeds from the day. Brendan Gaughan in the draft, Phil, and of course we saw how quickly the speeds picked up once they got out there in a big pack.
Yeah, 7 miles an hour faster than the single truck runs this morning. You see Brendan up top. You see a Chevrolet there in second with Andy Lally. Nice job. And there's Mike Skinner, runner-up last year, going to lead the second group.
A couple veterans there in their trucks. Rick Crawford, Johnny Benson, 15th and 16th on the chart, as well as Stacy Compton in one of the 2 trucks he drove today, 18th and the number 18.
Yeah, there's Justin Marks right there, going to run for Rookie of the Year this year, 21st. Did not run this morning because his team had plane trouble, did not get out of Statesville, so they only ran this afternoon along with Todd Bodine.
All right, well, you know, it's always tough when you're out there on the racetrack. Anything can happen at any time, Phil, and at the last about half hour or so of this afternoon session, all heck broke out.
We had a lot of action. We had a couple accidents, actually, and one of those involved the 11 of David Starr, who went back to Red Horse Racing, and the 59 of Ted Musgrave. The 10 of Brendan Gaughan was actually involved with this. He was going to try to bump draft David Starr in the 11 truck. As you can see right here, there's the 10 of Brendan Gaughan. He's going to bump draft the 11. Just turned him, just picked the rear end off the ground, turned him into the outside wall. That's the 59 of Ted Musgrave on the inside. He made some pretty significant contact with the inside wall. So both of those trucks, a lot of damage here on the day 1 of 3 days of testing.
And that hurts a little bit more because, of course, you know, these truck teams do not have the huge budgets that some other race teams have. So anytime they wad up some sheet metal, it's a little bit tougher to swallow for the truckers. Stick around, everybody. Much more to come on Preseason Thunder. Day 1 raised plenty of questions for the truck teams in 2008. We'll break down all the news in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series next on Preseason Thunder.